Alright, let's talk about how a single comment can turn your Oscar campaign into a dumpster fire. Timothée Chalamet, everyone's favorite Euphoria heartthrob, is suddenly dodging backlash arrows after comparing his acting grind to, wait for it, struggling ballet companies. Yeah, you heard that right. But here's the twist: Karla Sofía Gascón, the other award season lightning rod, is trolling him like it's her job. And honestly, this might be the most fascinating train wreck Hollywood's seen since she got cancelled last year. So what even happened? Chalamet, mid-Oscar charm offensive for Marty Supreme, decided to flex his deep thinker credentials at a variety town hall. He starts ranting about cinema's magic as a shared experience, then detours into a weird detour. I don't want to work in ballet or opera where you gotta beg people to care. Cue the collective gasp. Opera singers called him narrow-minded, the Met Opera posted a shade-heavy Instagram video, and Whoopi Goldberg straight-up labeled him vapid. Bold move for a guy trying to win his first Oscar. But here's where it gets juicy. Enter Karla Sofía Gascón, last year's controversy queen after her offensive tweets resurfaced pre-Oscars. She's now the unlikely voice of reason? Sort of. She memed Chalamet by photoshopping herself into a convo with his Marty Supreme character, quipping, "Are you a trans woman? Then don't worry about it, Tim." Then adds, "I've seen Phantom of the Opera 10 times. Wait, is this redemption arc or revenge arc? Either way, it's wild seeing two Oscar hopefuls roast each other over arts funding while their careers burn. Let's unpack the irony tsunami. Chalamet's foot-in-mouth moment feels almost engineered to tank his Oscar odds. But why? He's literally promoting a movie about a washed-up surfer. How does that tie to dissing ballet? What he probably meant was, live art needs support. But phrasing it as, no one cares about opera anymore, isn't just tone deaf. It erases the millions who do. And the backlash? Totally predictable. Opera's niche, sure, but it's elite niche. Insulting it is like roasting Michelin-starred chefs for cooking food nobody wants. You're gonna get sued by the foodies. Now, Gascon's clapback? On one hand, petty genius. On the other, wildly hypocritical. She's roasting Timothée for foot-and-mouth disease while she, once claimed George Floyd's death was staged. Not exactly the high ground. But her trolling hits harder because she's right about one thing: Hollywood's double standards. She got exiled for past words. He'll probably still win the Oscar. Why? Because Timothée's gaffe reads as ignorant, not hateful. And let's be real, Hollywood forgives ignorance way faster when you're a pretty white boy with a buzz cut. This whole saga exposes something deeper, though. Why do we demand celebrities be cultural philosophers? Chalamet's job is to act, not fundraise for the arts. Yet every offhand remark gets dissected like it's State of the Union material. And Gascon's trolling, it's not just petty revenge. It's a masterclass in how to weaponize hypocrisy. She's basically saying, you want to play hot takes? Let's see how you like being cancelled. But here's the kicker, neither of them are wrong. Art deserves support. Celebrities deserve scrutiny. And the Oscars? They'll keep handing out gold statues regardless of who's trending on X. So what's the takeaway? Maybe that fame's a house of cards built on perception. One wrong word, one resurfaced tweet, and suddenly you're either the victim or the villain. But let's ask the real question, will Timothée still get his Oscar? Absolutely. And Karla? She'll keep roasting him while quietly hoping the internet forgets her past mess. Because in Hollywood, the only thing more addictive than applause is revenge.